Andrew Godomsky breaks down how you can join the Mobley versus Workday collective action in a few clicks and keystrokes. There has been plenty of talk, but now there is time for action.
For one reason or another, people are just not keeping up on the Mobley versus Workday case. I have barely heard anything about it. I don't know why, but I've been tracking on a week-to-week basis. So I'm going to start talking about what to do in order to become part of this, and that if you're over the age of 40, if you feel like you've been discriminated against, or that AI has knocked you out unfairly trying to get work, here is what you need to do. The first thing is look for this short form. It's going to get published. You don't have to pay for anything. Your name, birth date, address, phone number, and email address. And since September 24th, 2020, applied for at least one job using Workday Inc.'s job application form. I was over 40 at the time I applied, just a couple of days ago. The court decided on the schedule for this whole rigmarole. December 1st through the 12th, there has to be a web page designed that has instructions on how to opt in. On the 17th, the page is provided to Workday. There's a couple of days to confer and look at any remaining disputes. And then on the 19th, those disputes can be looked at by the court. December 29th through January 6th, there's preparation for media dissemination and launch. Now, I don't know how they're going to do this. They could be putting it on socials, and LinkedIn. You could be watching Family Feud and a commercial pops up that says, do you want to join? I have no idea. But it's open from January 6th to March 7th. Then on March 23rd, consolidation occur and it goes back to the court. So you got 2 months to enter this thing, but I'm giving you a full month to give yourself the readiness to put yourself in. So Andrew, how do I possibly remember if I applied to Workday going all the way back to the fall of 2020? I'm going to tell you how. There are ways to do this, but I'm just talk about Gmail. The key thing, the key phrase that focus on is a search term, and it's quote at myworkday.com end quote space in colon anywhere. Drop that into your Gmail search bar. It's going to look through all of the responses that you've gotten from this at myworkday.com. When you apply to Workday, you move into a Workday tenant. Whether it's at a consulting company or pharmaceutical, whoever's using Workday, you move from yourcompany.com to an at myworkday.com. It'll come back with every job that you have applied for. How amazing is that? You know the name of the job, the requisition number, when you did it, and so on and so forth. My suggestion to every employer that is reading and listening, it is likely that your applicant tracking system has some sort of talent matching feature embedded into it already, or it will, or you're going to buy one. Have responsibility about what you do during your application and screening processes, and do the same as you review employees for performance and to make an assessment. Finally, remember that your vendors, whether they are a staffing firm, executive search, recruit process outsourcing provider, employment branding firm, or one of the technology systems you use. They are an extension of the processes you use during employment. Make sure that they are being responsible, carrying strong artificial intelligence ethics, and moving forward your ethical policies. Thanks for listening and having safety and security to ensure strong behaviors and responsibilities in the labor market.